What's up, everybody? Welcome to Recovery Sticks, and we're back. We're back with another one, a little how-to video of a question I get asked a lot by people. So I just want to address this question before I even start the question. All right, or before I even start it. For everybody who's watching these videos and sharing these videos and giving them out, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all more than anything because it's y'all that help me keep going and delivering messages. Because when y'all share the videos, people will write me on Facebook, write me on Messenger, write me on whatever, and say, hey, you know what, I watched this video, how do you feel about this, or do you know how to do this, that, and the other. So thank y'all for watching out, thank y'all for helping and going forward. So, a question that I get asked all the time by people is, Sticks, how do I get clean? Or Sticks, I want to get clean. That's what it is, man. It's a statement and a question. How do I get clean? I just can't do this no more. So my next question behind that is, why do you want to get clean? And a lot of the times it's, I got to do it for my kid. I got to do it for my wife, my husband, my sister, my brother, my mother, my father, my school teacher. I got to do it for probation. I got to do it for this. I got to do it for that. So when they tell me that, I come back and say, well, don't try to get clean then. And they'll say, what? And I'll say, if you want to stop using for a few weeks, that's a good reason. But if you never want to use again, you can't get clean for somebody else. You can't get clean for your kids. You can't get clean for your husband, your wife, your sister, your brother. Every person I know that's ever gotten clean got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Imagine eating spaghetti every day for 30 days. Spaghetti and water every day for 30 days. On that next month, if somebody brings you a plate of spaghetti, you're going ham. You're going to kill them. You don't want it, unless you're just these people who really, really like spaghetti. And then at that point, more power to you. But you have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to get to that point of, if you look at it, it makes you sick. If you think about it, it makes you sick. If you just know that it's a bad idea and it's something you don't want. When you start to get that feeling, that's when you want to start getting clean. That's when you're like, okay, I can really do this. I'll put in the work to do it because I never want to feel like this again. Now, keep in mind, everything that I say is for me. This is for me. There are a lot of people out there who've gotten clean behind their kids, all right? But when people ask me the question, this is what I say. Then, after we have that conversation and they say, all right, well, I want to get clean for me, my next question is, have you told your family? Have you told your loved ones? Have you told your counselor? Do you have a counselor? Have you told your support system? Whoever your support system is, have you told them yet? Because if you haven't told your support system what's going on and you try to go into this dead secret, and nobody knows what's going on, they're not going to understand why you're laying in bed sweating to death. They're not going to understand why you're erratic, why you're irritable, why you have nausea, why you have diarrhea, why you're flipping out on people. They're not going to understand that. They're going to just think you're crazy. They're not going to understand why you decided to go on 3-mile walks a day because you can't stay inside the house anymore. They're not going to understand why you're taking restless leg syndrome pills. They're not going to understand it. And then they're not going to know how to help you. If they don't know what's going on, they can't help you. I see people all the time that say, man, I'm not going to use it anymore. That's it. Their family knows that they use. Their loved ones know that they use. And then they'll say, okay, well, I'm not using it anymore. But they don't tell nobody. They just try to keep it to themselves. They want to, like, make it like a miraculous birthday present to somebody. Like, hey, I've been clean for 90 days. 30 days, 60 days, whatever it might be. You have to tell people when you want to get clean. You have to tell people. You guys literally have to sit down and write a plan. The plan can consist of resources, counselors, what to do in the fallback of a relapse, what to do if you feel like you're going to use, people you can call at 3 o'clock in the morning, people who don't mind you calling them at 3 o'clock in the morning, people who can answer the phone call if they're at work. You build a network of support. and you try to get as many people on your team of support as possible. As many people. If you have no one to call, or if you have no one who will come over right away because you're going through whatever you're going through, it's going to be hard. It's going to be super hard. And that's the truth. You gotta have people you can call and deal with, and people who can help you, people who will support you if you're going through a time where you want to get clean. The next question after that: have you already thought through all the things you're about to go through in your mental state behind you quitting whatever drug it is? Have you thought about it all the way through? Which really, that should be number one, but I'm just giving out a list. It doesn't have to actually be in this order. But have you thought about it all the way through? Have you thought about what you want your life to look like in recovery? What you want your life to look like as you're getting clean? What you want your life to look like as you were going through this process? Have you thought about it? Not has it like came across your mind like, oh, that'd be cool. No. Like literally sat down with a pen and paper like, these are the things I want to see in my life as I go through recovery. Write it completely down. You know, that's a super, super important thing. My next thing: have you decided that you're going to cut off all negative people out of your life? Are you prepared to tell Jessica you can't date her no more because she's still going to use? Are you prepared to tell Michael that you can't date him no more because he's still going to use if you try to get clean? Are you prepared to cut off that friend that you had for the last 3 years where y'all smoked, shot, snorted, sniffed all the different drugs in the world, and that's been your ride or die? The person that was homeless with you, the person that's doing this, person that was doing that. Are you prepared to lose these people? Can you live your life without these people? Are you prepared to change your phone number? A lot of people don't want to change their phone number. But are you prepared to change your phone number? And then the very next thing I ask somebody is, if worse comes to worse, are you prepared to go to a facility that's not near here to go get help? Are you prepared to leave? You know, if you can't do this on your own and you start to notice that it's real hard for you to do this on your own, are you prepared to go to another state or another city or another county to get clean? Are you prepared for that? You know, a lot of people, they're okay with getting clean as long as they're at their house. They're okay with getting clean as long as they can stay around the same people they've been around. They're okay with getting clean as long as they can keep their girlfriend, because their girlfriend's their support system. But the girlfriend does drugs too. The boyfriend does drugs too. Are you prepared to change that? You know, are you prepared to change that part of your life? If you're not prepared to do that, if you're not prepared to leave someone, if you're not prepared to go and change, I'm sorry, I was trying to get over. This guy wouldn't let me over. If you're not prepared to start your life over with new people, it's going to be real hard staying clean and recovering. That's just a fact. That's just a whole fact. You have to do these steps, and these aren't all the steps, and they're not in order, but these are just main basic steps that you have to know. I need to take this step to start my sobriety. I need to take this step to get clean. I need to reinvent the person I am one by one. Now, am I saying that you need to do all this at one time? Like on Monday, just cut everybody out of your life, have a conversation, do this, that, and the other? No. But what I am saying is you need to build. You need to build layers. 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 I've always said, and I did it for myself, I've always said, the best thing you could do is take your cell phone. And I know people are going to be like, oh my God, my cell phone. Take your cell phone. Delete your Facebook account. I know. Delete your Instagram. I know. Start a new one. Start a new phone number. Kill all your old contacts. Unless they're jobs, unless they're businesses, unless they're legal, unless they're criminal or not criminal, unless they're positive things, just in general. If they're positive people and they're positive support people around you, that's who you need to have next to you. The people who are going to support your recovery are the people who need to be in your phone at this point. Now, once you get however long it takes you to get clean, you can be around addicts. I'm around addicts all the time. I don't want to do drugs with them. And that's the truth. I'm around them all the time. I don't want to do drugs with them. But once you get to the point where you can be around them and you know, like, there's no way this is going to happen, like, nothing can make me relapse on this, then you can, call them. Because at that point, you'll call them and try to help them. You'll call them to hope that they'll see your story. The coolest thing about being who I am, to me, all right, and this is for me, is when people see me and they say, dang, Sticks, you gained weight, bro, you look healthy. Like, what are you doing tonight? I'm going home and going to bed. What do you mean? It's 9 o'clock. What do you mean? I got to work in the morning. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. What do you do now? I do this. I do that. I do this. I do that. And it's all like positive stuff. And it's nothing that they do. And they kind of look at you like, dang, bro, things are different. Things are totally, totally different. So once you start to get clean and once you get a recovery, that's one of the best feelings that you can have, is when you know that what you're doing is affecting other people and they're looking at you as a positive light. The same people you were doing these drugs with or drinking alcohol every day with, those same people look at you differently, and then you become a light to them. You become that person that they can look at and say, dang, I can set my goal. And then fortunately but unfortunately, they kind of look at you like, well, if he can do it, I can definitely do it, because I know he was a mess up. But because you have taken these steps, you're going to affect other people in a positive light. And when people tell me, I can't believe that you changed, it changes me in a positive light. And that's just a fact. So guys, these aren't all the steps. These steps aren't in order. But when people ask me how do they get clean, these are the main questions I ask them. These are the main things I say. And hopefully somebody will watch this and they'll take this advice and they'll do these things, and they'll talk to support members, they'll talk to families, they'll really look at what they want their life to be with, and they'll be okay without being with the people that they were doing drugs with. They'll be okay without being with the people that were getting high with them. They'll be okay with changing their lives. And once they can make those little small simple steps, all you got to do is maintain it and keep your recovery. That's it. All right, guys, I'm at work. I appreciate y'all. Everybody, like I said, that watch these videos, share these videos. Everything I say is coming from me, because I lived every aspect of being an addict possible. The highs, the lows, the youngs, the old. I've lived it. So everything I say, believe me, I lived it. I'm not going to tell you something I didn't do. And I hope somebody finds, joy in this and sets a goal off of the words I'm saying. For now, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Until next time.